Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 852 A Avenue here in Lake Oswego. We're located at the front of the home here. This is the front entrance just behind us. So anyway, this is off to the left of the front entrance. We have a 3-inch cast iron clean out as our point of access. I actually think it bells out to 4-inch pipe here. It's just got a 3-inch cast iron clean out. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Now I'll have to check and see if we have another fixture running somewhere. We've got water coming into the line here, and it looks like it's coming through an actual tie-in there, not like a hole in the pipe or something where groundwater's coming in. So that could also be a downspout. It's not raining currently though, so it's, anyway, we'll try and figure out what that is. And it transitions here at 49 feet over to 6-inch concrete pipe. I'm trying to look at this joint here to make sure we don't have any roots coming through. It's kind of a tough one to get a good angle at. We've got a cobweb up there kind of blocking the view too. And we'll take another look at when the line's drained out. We may get a better view at that point. We'll see what... We may just have some debris stuck here in the flow line, see what that is as well. Now here we have a transition over to PVC pipe. This joint here, if you look up at the top of the pipe there, has settled to a certain extent. It's about 1 inch offset. It's hard to say if it's totally open to the ground or not. There's often a rubber fern coat that goes around those. So it could still actually be sealed off from the ground, but we won't be able to tell that from the view we have inside the line here. And then here at 68 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I think the line kind of goes from this side all the way over to the other end, where the parking area is at. There's a clean-out plate in the yard on that side of the house, on the driveway side of the home. I'm going to go locate just to verify we're over there. And then we'll let the line drain out completely here before reeling back. Alright, I did locate the camera head successfully. Like I said, if you're standing on A Street looking at the front of the house, the line goes it comes out at basically the front right corner of the house and travels over to the left side of the home. There's that little access road that services the driveway. There's a main running up and down. The line goes around and hits the main there. And you can see the big metal plate in the yard that says clean out on it. Now we do have a little bit of standing water here. It's pretty minor. It's less than 1/4 of an inch. For that reason, I'm not going to recommend any repair there. And you can see there's no debris collecting. And that opening right there is that clean out in the front yard. Now this joint is kind of a tough one here. I'm going to recommend it be repaired. It's not affecting the flow at this point, but there's enough separation there that could be opened up to the ground. So I recommend spot repair to correct the joint. I'll mark it with a white X. Alright, located this. This is right up next to where that clean out plate's at, and I a rose bush has been planted literally smack dab on top of where I'm locating here. The rose bush needs to go. It's entirely possible the rose is what's actually caused the shifting to occur, but with it that close, I can guarantee you're going to get a root intrusion in there very, very soon if it's not dealt with. It's literally planted directly on top of that joint there. So that's marked at 5 feet in the front yard area. Or I'm sorry, I guess it would be the left side yard. So I'm looking at this pipe joint here up at the top. It looks like there's something jutting out from the side of it. Now we may have another root intrusion there. I'm going to recommend this concrete portion here just get replaced. Just repair everything from the cast iron transition to the PVC transition. It's a pretty small amount of pipe. If you're already opening the line up for that separated joint, it's not too much extra work to replace this section here. So I'm going to mark both ends. It's about a 6-foot section of pipe. It does appear that we have another root intrusion that started up just about a foot in front of where the camera is at right now. You can kind of see that sticking straight out of the joint. It's very difficult for debris to get all the way to the top of the pipe and get stuck there in a position like that. So it is more than likely a root intrusion. Alright, so what this line does here, too, I wanted to mention, it comes out of the front of the house here, but then it goes right back underneath the home. So most of this pipe is actually traveling under the house and is not outside of it. So this is right where it popped out on the side of the house where the driveway is at. And I'm getting it at about 3 feet, 10 inches deep right here. I recommend replacing that concrete section. It's in really rough condition to begin with. We have a separated joint at one end, and we have a root intrusion about 3 or 4 feet back. There's 2 or 3 small trees that have been planted right there. In my opinion, all those trees need to go. They're going to intrude the sewer line. They're so close to the sewer pipe that they're going to make their way into it at some point. So anyway, that's the reason why we had that water flowing into the line, because the pipe does actually comes out of the front of the house here and then turns and goes right back underneath it again. I'm just about to reel the camera out of the line here. This is not standing water, this is flowing water here. There's something running inside the house. If it weren't for the bad concrete pipe with the separated joint and everything, we still have good flow. That pipe there is at risk of getting root intruded and leading to some other issues. We have a separated joint there at 57 feet. And then a root intrusion at about 52 feet. So I recommend that be replaced there. All the cast iron pipe we've scoped is in good condition. We currently have good flow, and the line is functioning properly at this time, but I recommend that concrete get replaced before it turns into a problem. And so to give a better visual here, so over there is the front door. We have the clean out here. The line comes out and then goes right back in through that portion of the house and then right out the other side. Recommend a re-scope after the repair work is done to ensure it was done correctly.